Did you know that the rivalry between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese is being compared to the legendary one between Magic Johnson and Larry Bird? That's right. Magic himself made this epic comparison, and today we're diving into all the details. We're going to talk about how these two stars are revolutionizing women's basketball and much more. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. Magic Johnson, a living legend of basketball, made a surprising comparison between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, with his own historic rivalry with Larry Bird. For those who don't know, Magic and Bird had one of the greatest rivalries in NBA history, starting in college championships and continuing throughout their professional careers. Magic highlighted how he and Bird helped popularize the NBA, selling out arenas and boosting TV ratings. He sees a clear parallel between that story and what Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are doing now for the WNBA. These two players are attracting crowds, breaking viewership records, and just like Magic and Bird, raising the popularity of women's basketball. He mentioned that the first encounter between him and Bird in the 1979 college championship set a viewership record that stood for years. Similarly, Clark and Reese broke viewership records with their games in the 2023 college championship and recent WNBA matches. Magic believes that, just like the NBA, the WNBA can use this attention to negotiate more lucrative TV contracts, benefiting all players in the league. For Magic, this healthy and competitive rivalry between Clark and Reese is exactly what women's sports need to grow even more. He sees a bright future for the WNBA, driven by these two incredible stars. And their latest game was a battle, with Angel Reese delivering a spectacular performance in the Chicago Sky's victory against the Fever. Reese led the team with an impressive performance, scoring 25 points and grabbing 16 rebounds. On the other hand, Caitlin Clark continues to shine, even as her team faces challenges. In a recent game, Clark set a new franchise record for assists, with 13 in a single game. Despite the loss to the Sky, Clark demonstrated her value and skill on the court, scoring 17 points, dishing out 13 assists, and making 4 steals. Clark is known for her court vision and ability to create opportunities for her teammates. Her consistent performance is one of the main reasons the Fever is starting to find their footing this season. The combination of her scoring ability and playmaking makes her one of the most dynamic players in the league. Both players are delivering high-level performances, and it's exciting to see how each game brings new highlights. Angel Reese with her strength and determination in the paint, and Caitlin Clark with her vision and precision, are truly putting the WNBA on the map and attracting fans worldwide. Clark has been realistic and candid about the expectations for the Indiana Fever this season. In a recent interview, she emphasized that despite being one of the most popular players in the league and one of the highest scorers in NCAA history, no one on the team expected to win the WNBA championship immediately. Clark stressed the importance of having a balanced perspective and focusing on the team's gradual progress. She mentioned that the main goal for the Fever is to return to the playoffs and fight for a spot game by game. Clark also highlighted that this is the first time since 2015 that the team has achieved a 4-game home winning streak, which is a positive sign that they are on the right track. She believes that with patience and hard work, the team can continue to improve and surprise in the league. The Fever started the season with difficulties, facing one of the toughest schedules and dealing with the team's inexperience. However, the recent winning streak shows that the team is starting to find its rhythm and develop chemistry on the court. Caitlin Clark has been a key leader in this process, guiding her teammates with her consistent performance and positive attitude. The team's progression is a good indicator that although the path to the playoffs is challenging, it is not impossible. If the Fever continues to build on their recent victories and improve with each game, there is a good chance we will see an exciting turnaround this season. The focus on gradual improvements and playing as a cohesive team can lead to surprising results and put the Indiana Fever back on the WNBA map. Caitlin is bringing a long-term mentality to the Indiana Fever, and her realistic and determined approach is starting to bear fruit. With a balanced perspective and a focus on improving each game, the Fever is positioning itself for a potential turnaround this season. It will be exciting to see how this team evolves in the coming weeks. Caitlin Clark's popularity is soaring, and this is clearly reflected in the voting for the WNBA All-Star Game. Clark is currently in second place among the most voted players, only behind the WNBA Finals MVP, A'ja Wilson. This demonstrates the immediate impact she has had on the league, not just through her performance on the court, but also through her charisma and ability to connect with fans. Clark averages 16.3 points and 6.2 assists per game, numbers that place her among the best in the league, especially considering she is a rookie. Her ability to lead the team and create spectacular plays has attracted a loyal fan base that not only supports her, but also promotes the growth of the league. The voting for the All-Star Game is just a reflection of Clark's popularity. She has become a central figure in the WNBA, with games that attract large audiences and sell out arenas. Her presence in the league has been a significant factor in increasing the visibility of women's basketball and attracting new fans to the sport. Clark was not selected for the U.S. Olympic team, which sparked heated debates among fans and analysts. However, her almost guaranteed inclusion in the All-Star Game shows that fans recognize and value her talent and contribution to the game. Clark's popularity also benefits her teammates and the league as a whole, bringing more attention and resources to women's basketball. Caitlin Clark's popularity is helping to transform the WNBA, bringing a new wave of fans and increasing the visibility of the sport. With her likely participation in the All-Star Game, Clark continues to be a central figure in the league and an inspiration to many young athletes. The way she has captured the hearts of fans and her ongoing impact is a testament to her unique talent and charisma. The recent game between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese broke viewership records and became the most-watched WNBA game in 23 years, averaging 2.3 million viewers. This rematch brought out all the excitement and healthy rivalry that fans love, even though both players downplay the existence of a real rivalry. The rivalry between Clark and Reese, even if not officially recognized by them, is capturing fans' attention and generating huge interest in the WNBA. Each matchup between the two becomes a must-see event, increasing the league's visibility and attracting new fans. This kind of intense and exciting competition is exactly what the WNBA needs to keep growing. The performances of Clark and Reese not only entertain, but also inspire young athletes and showcase the level of skill and dedication present in women's basketball. The future of the WNBA looks bright with these two stars leading the way. The rematch between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese not only broke viewership records but also solidified their status as two of the most exciting players in the WNBA. The intensity and quality of the games between these two stars are elevating the sport to new heights and promise an even brighter future for the league. With all this impact and visibility, the question on everyone's mind is, what will the next encounter between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese be like? With each game, the rivalry between the two, even if not officially declared, seems to gain more intensity and fan attention. The WNBA is at a crucial moment where the popularity and record-breaking audiences can take the league to new heights. Clark and Reese are at the center of this transformation, and what happens in the coming games could define the future of the league. Will Caitlin Clark be able to lead the Indiana Fever back to the playoffs and perhaps even beyond? And will Angel Reese continue her standout performances and lead the Chicago Sky to new victories? The next few weeks promise to be exciting, and each game will carry enormous weight in the aspirations of these players and their teams. We are witnessing a new era of epic rivalries in women's basketball, with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese leading this transformation. Magic Johnson's comparison with his rivalry with Larry Bird only adds to the importance of these two players for the WNBA. They are not only breaking viewership records and attracting new fans, but also inspiring a new generation of athletes. With each game, Clark and Reese are proving that women's basketball is as exciting and competitive as any other sport. So stay tuned, because this season promises many surprises and unforgettable moments. If you haven't watched a WNBA game yet, now is the perfect time to start. And of course, keep following our channel for all the updates and analyses of your favorite players. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to not miss anything. See you next time.